Welcome to Fitness Fridays, and today's fitness focus is going to be balance. We're going to start out in sitting, so you're going to need a sturdy chair. I'd like you to sit with your feet wide and firmly planted on the ground. I'd like you to bring your hands down to your thighs, and now our focus is going to come to the feet. I want you to rock your weight forward, so you're lifting your heels, and then rock your weight back, so you're lifting your toes. So you're going to lift your heels up, and then rock back and lift your toes up. Why is this important right now? Because later when we come to standing and we start shifting your weight, I'm going to be asking you to bring a lot of focus to your feet. So I really want you to feel how you can shift weight and roll that weight through your feet. Now, what else is important is our trunk balance. So let's get a sense of it in sitting. I want you to place your feet firmly on the ground and place your hands on your thighs. Now, focus on how much weight is going through each hip, through that bony part in your bottom, your sits bones. Is it 50-50? Try to get there, because what I'm going to ask you to do is shift weight over to one side, lifting the opposite hip up, and then shift weight to the opposite side. It's slow, but the focus should be on control. It should feel graceful in the movement. As you shift it, lower and shift and lower. Keep going. 2 more. Good. Opposite side. Last time. Shift over and find center, even weight. I want you to shift forward and I want you to shift back. I want you to shift forward, rocking. You can let your chin come down and roll back. Feel your weight translate forward and pull back, and one more time, and then we're going to transition to standing and come back. You can bring your hands to your chair, shift your weight forward, and come to standing. I'd like you to use your chair for support if you need it, so have it close by. I'm going to turn my chair for my support so that you can see me best. I'd like you to bring your feet together. You can stand with a hand on your support, or you can stand with your arms by your side, or for more of a challenge, your arms across your chest. Now, I'd like you to just stand, find a point on the floor to focus to, and feel where your weight is through your feet. Think of what we did in the beginning. Is it even? Do you feel your feet working, grabbing at the ground? That's a good thing. For the challenge now, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. This can be unnerving, unsettling, and if you need to, just touch down. But even myself, I'm swaying. That's normal. I'm feeling my ankles work harder. I'm feeling my hips sometimes grab my balance. We're going to continue to hold for 5, and we breathe. 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Relax your arms and hold that chair. Bring your attention to your feet. Place your right heel to the side of your left big toe. Shift weight into that forward foot. You're going to feel a bit more weight in your back foot. Try to let go of the chair and hold. Start here. Now we're even more narrow in our stance, so our balance strategies are going to be working harder. Bring your hands across the chest for the challenge, and don't be hard on yourself if you take a step. That's a balance reaction, and you took it, and that's good. Keep holding, and now we're going to challenge ourselves with our eyes closed. Focus on your breathing. Focus on grounding yourself as if you're growing roots down through your feet into the ground and they're supporting you. Stay strong and don't lock out your knees. Hold here for 4, for 3, you're almost there, 2, and 1. Release your arms, place your foot back. Bring your left foot forward now, left heel to the outside of your right big toe. Shift your weight forward a bit, shift it back. Let go of the chair. Find your center as you grow roots down. For the challenge, you can cross hands in front of the chest and keep your eyes open, finding a target on the floor. If you have good practice and this seems easy, bring your gaze to the corners of your room. That'll challenge your balance even more. Now close your eyes and continue to hold. Keep holding. Your body's working harder. You're maintaining that balance and you're focusing on your breath. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice job. Hands come down. Shake out those ankles. They worked hard. Now, we're going to transition to more dynamic balance. I'm going to set my feet wide here, wider than a hip distance, and I'm going to keep my hands down by my sides. You can use the chair for support if you need to. I'd like you to shift your weight over to one side, lifting the opposite heel. Come back to center. Go to the opposite side and center. So you shift and lower and shift and lower. Let's keep doing this. Notice that my shoulders are staying over my hips. I'm not using my trunk to bring my weight over. I'm using my feet to shift. Keep it going, and then we're going to make it more challenging by reaching an arm up and down, big reach and lower. You're doing great. Reach it high and down, opposite side and down. You have 3 more sets and lower, opposite side, 2 more, keep it going. You shift and lower and opposite side. Good, 1 more time. You shift and lower and shift and reset. We just practiced rocking weight side to side. Now we're going to practice rocking weight forward and back. You can use a chair to help steady you as you separate your feet into a staggered stance and bring hands to center. I'd like you to imagine a beach ball. I want you to bring that ball out and forward into your forward leg. Your weight comes, arms come up and in. Now my weight's in my back leg. I shift my weight forward. Think of going around that beach ball and pulling it in. Realize there is not a lot of motion coming from my shoulders or my trunk, but rather I'm feeling the weight shift through my feet, and I'm using my legs and my hips and my core. Give me 3 more. Forward, up, and in. Last 2. Focus on your breath. You're doing great. And in. Last time. Take it forward, up, and in. Relax and reset. Shift your weight side to side. Bring your opposite foot forward now. Watch your stance. Make sure that you're not too narrow, but you have good space. Bring your arms back around that beach ball. This time I want you to think of a wave in the ocean. Think of that wave as it comes up. It crashes down onto the beach as you shift your weight back, and then the tide takes it back. That wave comes up, comes down, and it goes back. And it builds, going taller. Good, as you shift that weight and move back with that water. Give me 2 more and shift it back. And last time, and shift and stop. And shift your weight side to side and take your hands down, and we're going to inhale to breathe, bringing our wrists up, and exhale. Let's stick with that water theme. That rain is trickling down. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. Last time, inhale and exhale. We're now going to go into a Tai Chi catwalk. There's going to be a lot of cues which are going to occur, but follow with me. We're going to start with feet wide and a hip distance apart. I'd like you to step forward with your right foot, land with your heel, rock forward onto your toe, shift your weight back. Now reset your front foot outwards. Bring your opposite foot into tap, step forward, heel, rock forward to the toe, shift back, reset that front toe, and tap. You go heel, you shift to the toe, you shift back, reposition, and tap again. It's heel, shift forward to the toe, shift back, reset, and tap. 1 more time. Step out with that heel, shift it forward, shift it back, reposition, find your center. Beautiful job. Let's bring it back close to your sturdy piece of furniture. The leg which is closest to your chair is going to be your standing, non-moving leg. Shift weight into it. I'd like you to think of a clock. This is my left foot. I'm going to tap forward to 12, tap out to 9, tap all the way back to 6, and then return to center. I'm tapping forward, over to 9, back to 6, and center. I'm imagining that my toe is tapping a fresh egg, not a hard-boiled one, and I don't want to break it. I tap it forward, I tap it side, I tap and reach back, and come to center, and I have 2 more, tapping forward, going side, taking it back, and one last time, going forward, side, back. Now in center, I'd like you to try to go into a modified tree pose where you can bring your heel to the inside of your shin. You can continue to hold the chair. You may bring one hand to heart center if that feels comfortable. If you can find your balance, try to bring your other hand to heart center and then find your roots going deep into the ground, feeling your ankles work, but more so feeling your strength, feeling your breath, and holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. And you relax and you march it out a little bit and shake out the legs. I'm going to reposition my chair so that I may shift my weight to my opposite leg in standing. So you're a hip distance apart. You shift into that standing leg, opposite hand on hip. My right leg taps forward to 12, taps over to 3, taps back to 6, and center. Do that again. Remember, you're tapping an egg, keeping all the weight shifted in that standing leg. Tap it forward, reach it side, reach it back, and center. You have 2 more sets, side, back, and center. Last set, tap it forward, take it side, reach it back, bring it center, shift away, shift back towards, and bring yourself into that modified tree pose. Once you feel grounded, bring one hand to heart center, bring your other hand to heart center, relax your shoulders, relax your breath, keep your weight in that standing leg, focus on your hold, take some nice deep breaths, and exhale. One more time, and release. Shake out those feet. Congratulations, you've completed this balance segment. And your fitness tip for today is to focus on your feet. Whenever you feel off balance, perhaps it's when you're standing and you feel like you might fall forward. Where's the weight through your feet? Focus on that, shift yourself side to side, and reset. I'll see you next time.